Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. It's been one hell of a roller coaster of a night over the last 15 hours. I'm not going to get into it, but let's just say I've been through panic attacks, anxiety attacks, anger, you fucking name it. You name the emotion other than jubilation, elation and happiness, I had it. So yeah, let's try and have a good shave. I don't know why I'm doing this shave today. I've been thinking about it since I had my hand in this. This is getting slightly better, although I did hurt it a couple of days ago. My wrist, by accident, I thought I was going to fall and just put my hand down and twisted my wrist. But yeah, so, fucking hell, I don't even know why I'm doing this video. What the fuck am I doing this video for? I'm going to do it anyway, fuck it. Yeah. Right, the soap is the Swedish Witch Rosemary Spice. There are ingredients down the bottom. As you can see, this is the vegetal offering. This was, I did get this from Johan, didn't I? My memory's just, I'm absolutely exhausted, by the way. I've slept about an hour and a half. This was from Johan, I'm sure it was. Johan Granot from Sweden sent me this, Gronlika, and did he send me something else? I can't remember. My memory's fucked. Right, that is the soap. I did soak it, so the top layer should be a little bit softer. It's reasonably hard, Swedish Witch. It's quite a hard soap. The brush for today in my rotation is my Envy Shave brush. Pasteur's 2017 limited edition, or, well, I don't know what kind of edition. I think there was only 12 or 13 of this brush made in the world. Come on, for frick's sake, focus. Piece of shit camera. You've seen it before. Fucking hell, I look terrible. To put in the water. I dumped the water out of the soap because I couldn't be asked putting it on my face. Really. Right, I flicked out most of the excess because this brush gets very messy if you don't get a lot of the moisture out. So here we go. Straight into the soap. Right, I went for it. I think that's about 13 seconds. I'm not very good at counting, but I think that was about 13 seconds. I'm going for an unlucky number today. Well, I prefer odd numbers. Fuck it, let's go for an unlucky number as well. An unlucky odd number, if you're superstitious. Which, I'm not really superstitious, but I quite clearly am a little bit, because I can't stand even numbers. So I've got something happening inside my head. Let's pick this one. Let's see how we go with a 13-second load of the Swedish Witch vegetal base and rosemary spice, which smells beautiful. Out of the 3 scents that I have, I've got black pepper, rosemary spice and citrus. I think this is probably my favourite, and followed by pepper and citrus being last, which is surprising because I like citrus scents. But it's almost too natural citrus. I still haven't picked out the scent note in it. I'm not going to cheat. I've been sniffing it sort of, not every day, but just keep sniffing it, trying to figure out what I think that scent note is. The main scent note of the citrus. In fact, I think she said it's only one scent. I don't have a great nose for scents. If you tell me what's in it, I can generally pick things based on my knowledge of my nose and how it smells things. And it is, what time is it? It's like, I think it's about 10 o'clock in the morning here. It's very overcast. We've had some shocking storms and bad weather for the past 3 or 4 days. And I've really enjoyed it. Thankfully our house is still standing up. I've seen so many reports of people's roofs blowing off and all sorts of shit. So touch wood. Our house has stood the test of time so far. It's a very young house. It's only about 15 years old. Is that right? Yeah, 15 years old. I'm just constantly dipping this brush in water here and just painting some water. This is a 13-second load and this is still being pretty thirsty. So what I'll do now, I'll spray the brush. I've got 3 days growth, 2 days growth, I'm not sure. Today is the 1st of July or something, I don't remember. I actually have videos. In fact, I don't know what day it is. All I know is Manchester United beat Brighton 3-0 this morning, so whatever day that was in the UK, or the rest of the world, that's what the day is today. Well, it's the day after to most people, when the game is on. My videos are scheduled so far up until the 21st of July. So this video will go out on the 24th. I'm doing it on 3-day blocks. I don't know why I picked 3-day blocks. Like I say, I only like odd numbers, I don't like even numbers. I'm going to dip this once more in a display because it just seems to want to keep gobbling the water up. And I'll be here all day. And this shave's going to take a long time, I think. With lots of blood probably. We'll see. I shoot pretty much all the water out of this brush. Still makes a mess. Just dipping the tips. So this shave, yeah, you'll know what I'm doing because it'll be the name of the shave. I just haven't spoken about it yet. But this shave is going to be a one-handed shavette shave with the Feather Artist Club. The blade that is in this razor right now has done 30 shaves, including one full arm shave, a few head shaves, and the rest all face shaves. 30 shaves it's done, so this blade has met and exceeded my expectations by a mile. Right, I'm going to paint this a bit. This is a fantastic lathering soap. Yeah, I'm going to dip the tips and just paint some water in. And again. I may even just do one more. So good. No idea how this is going to go. I've never shaved with a shavette without stretching my skin. I won't be doing any stretching whatsoever. I'll just be literally shaving. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes, because this will be like a DE shave with a shavette sort of. Just rinsing the soap bit. Just done this straight away, but I didn't. Fuck it, I'm sorry if I'm boring the shit out of you. Do you know that way when you feel so shit that your voice bores yourself? I'm not looking for sympathy here, by the way. This is just part of life. Shit happens. You have to deal with it. You have to do the best with the situations. The Feather Artist Club SS. Fantastic razor. I love it. I would much prefer, if I just had the option of this, I would much prefer the green handle. But this was a gift from Craig Stanley. I am really interested in getting a wooden handled one. I do like the look of them. I like the look of the Scotch wood that comes on the SS, and I can't remember the wood that comes on the DX, but they look very, very nice. But this has done 30 shaves, this blade. This is shave 31. So here we go. I'm not expecting this to be super smooth because, although it does feel pretty smooth. Just cleans it off beautifully. Right, that's a little bit tuggy. Is it unbearably tuggy? No, it might be under my nose, but right on this side here. But it's not. And I hope I say this, but there's absolutely no offence intended by this. This has done 31 shaves. And yes, it doesn't feel super smooth. But it still feels smoother than the edge that was on the Stallion razor that he sent me. Like I say, I'm not trying to split hairs or upset people. But that is what you get from, I suppose you get from machined edges, you get that level of sharpness. This has got to be torture, this. Right, I'm going to switch to the Yuan Granot hold, which is pretty much that, I think. I don't think it's any flashier than that. I think that's how he holds it. He just holds it like a fucking baby in a rattle. What a lather. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. There's definitely some merit in the way that Yuan holds the razor. There's a comfortable feeling to that. I'll be honest with you, I don't fancy doing a second pass with this. I don't think it's going to work very well. I'm just not good enough with this razor yet. But I think, you know, for a first pass, one-handed, I'm reasonably happy with that. That was a lot of hair to take down. And look, there's a lot of chunks on my chin and things like that. This soap is so good. It's so slick. I really chose this soap for the slickness and the protection it gives that glide. It's just incredible. Vegetal base that competes with the best tallow bases on the planet. But yeah, I'm going to finish off with a DE. Just because my head's not right in it. I think if I carry on with this, I'm going to cause myself some blood and issues. But pretty good. I'm going to switch over to this now. Once again, the Gillette Heritage. I'm just giving it a good crack while I've got it on loan from Craig. I'm just going to sit it in the hot water just to warm up gently, and then start lathering up. See, this is what I mean with this brush. It's an absolutely brilliant brush. I love it. But it's so messy. It's pretty hard work. When you've only got one hand, or when you've don't have one hand, but when you're struggling to cope with the left hand and the pain in your wrist. This lather's incredible. Fourth use, Wizamet Super Iridium. I was expecting that. That's sort of reality. Just see, that's just melting off. This razor is definitely one of the big success stories of the year for me. Carved razors are fantastic. There's nothing beats them, to be honest with you. This doesn't even beat them, but would I recommend this to people? Damn right I would. Now granted, you can't buy these new anymore. You'd have to get it from a buy-sell trade. But if you could get your hands on one, nice little box. The handle is shit, but the head is fantastic, and the shave from that head really is a fantastic shave. It's got a great feel. It's smooth, it's comfortable. With this blade in particular, the Wizamet, it's efficient. In so many ways, with shaving soaps, more is less. There's not many ingredients in this soap, but it's brilliant. think the fact that I haven't had a bad shave from this yet. The daily shave that I had with it a few days ago, I had a little bit of tightness on my skin, but it went away really quick. But I'm not, this razor, this actual razor, does not leave me red on my marks, my stretch marks and things, scars, which is brilliant. Right, what I'm gonna do here. Oh, like that. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Just rinsing the brush out. We're on 22 minutes. 22 minutes of fucking depressing bullshit. Well, as my video description say, I'm getting on my good days, my bad days. I think it brings a real element of, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, humanity. A human side to my videos. I think it's very unrealistic to see a person making videos all the time and they're just happy all the time. That person might be happy all the time, and to be honest with you, I envy that big time. But in this day and age, it's a very unrealistic thing to try and achieve. So, strangely enough, the people I find generally that are like that are religious. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Whether you believe in it or not, if you could find some sort of belief in it, would it actually alter your behaviours, your feelings, your thought processes, your happiness? I'm obviously going through a lot of physical and mental emotions at the moment, physical emotions, a lot of physical and mental issues. Go for that word. Right, I'm going to just wet my hand out, go for a little squirt of my AP Reserve Essentials Restoration Peptide Concentrate Serum, which, to be honest with you, just seems to go on and on and on. I thought this would have actually been finished about a week ago, but it just continues to surprise me. So I think I'm around about, I think it's about 110 or 112 days or something now of daily use, of bare minimum one use a day. Some days I used it twice, some days I used it 3 times, just depended really. Sometimes I used it once on my face, once on my head, and then after a shower I used it again. So over 100 days so far. I think if you took into account all the times I used it more than once, you may be looking at, if you're only using one screw a day, between 120 and 160, something like that, days so far. And I think that's excellent value for money. $50 for that sort of amount of days. What is that? I can't even think straight. So what's that, 30 cents a day roughly, something like that? Just using my shitty mind at the moment to try and do maths, but about 30 cents a day. I don't think that's bad for a product that helps your skin. Swedish Witch shaving soap, rosemary spice. I do prefer it in these tubs, I'll be honest. I have managed to put my 2 pucks into little bowls and things like that. They do the exact same thing. Obviously this is plastic, I'm not a fan of plastic. I don't know what the other options are other than sort of tin and glass. I think that's about the only option you've got, unless you get tubs made out of, what do you call it, sugar cane, which is going to be quite expensive, but it is what it is. I do prefer it out of that tub rather than getting pucks, but that is the way that Sarah over at Swedish Witch is heading. Bastos 2017 Envy Shave Brush. This has got a 25mm black roll fan knot. It's almost an ultra fan, but it's not. It is a fan knot. It's just the shape of the handle, I think, whatever makes it pop up like that. Just a beautiful little brush. The first pass was done one-handed with this, and it was a bit of a failure, really. Oh, not a failure. I got through the whole shave, full pass, but it wasn't very good. It's very difficult, in all honesty, to shave with one of these with one arm. If you don't incorporate your left hand for stretching and pulling and reaching certain areas, it makes it very difficult. I've got a real red mark there, I don't know why it's so red. But I got through it. I didn't have much blood, I think I had one weeper. Possibly I've done this damage here, I don't know what the frick that is. Finished off with the Heritage Razor from Gillette. This was released recently, I think within the last 12 months, maybe the last 6 months. It was on Amazon. It was a limited production. German made head, apparently an American made handle. The handle's shit, the head's brilliant. It's got a great smooth shave. The razor blades are in there, Wizamex. If you can get some, grab them, they're brilliant. They're probably the best blade I've used. It's as plain and simple as that. I have got some Paul Silvers coming in. I really want to compare them. I've been told they're the exact same. If they're the exact same, I'm going to be a very happy man. AP Reserve Essentials Restoration Peptide Concentrate Serum. It's a brilliant serum. I think it's pretty well priced for the Australian market. I think that's about $35 American, which I think is in line with sort of Peter Charcalis at the club. I don't know whether you get more or less. I know Peter uses glass bottles, that's a major bonus straight away. But yeah, it works very well, and I'm certainly happy to sing its praises and use it. It leaves my skin feels incredibly soft, it just feels great. The Swedish Witch makes your skin feel great as well. I'll be honest, I feel a little bit better. Just a lot to process at the moment, a lot of stuff to go through. It does involve kids, and kids will be the fucking death of me, I think. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.